And it wouldn't be Thanksgiving without our good friend Randy Z. He's the founder of Cultivate Culinary School and Catering. And good to see you again today. Well, it looks like we got something special going on here. We're going to get to what to do with leftovers in a minute, but what are we looking at today?
Apples, nacho.
Apples nacho.
Yeah, just a little fresh. I mean, you're heavied out. It's Thanksgiving. You're having a food coma. You're ready to watch football.
Or Tryptophan, protein, starches.
You want a light appetizer or a nice healthy snack. This is a really way to go. It's my twist on it. There's all kinds of versions of it and all.
So you get your apple pies, your traditional Christmas
traditional, true.
Holiday.
You know I'm not very traditional, so I'm kind of weird.
All right.
So what I want to do first is, since this dish could be laying out for a while, being an appetizer or set out on a buffet, your apples are going to brown.
Right.
So there's a couple solutions with that. Citric acids will do it. I'm going to use orange juice. I'm anti-salt, you know that, but a common one is 2 cups of water and half a teaspoon of salt, and that will keep them from browning.
Keeps it from oxidizing?
But, yes, I don't want to do that. So right now, before we talk about our favorite leftovers, I'm just going to wedge these up.
Wedge your apples, not necessarily peel them.
Nope. And these are, I'm using Golden Delicious here.
Core them at all? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to take that out. I want Granny to get a seed stuck in her dentures, you know. And going to do that like I always did on the last show, and I always talk about get this down safe, even so you're not rolling it around, even though it's round.
Keep it flat.
And you can have these as thick and as narrow as you want, depending on what you're doing. Now, the things I chose here are just favorites of mine. No order, no rules. You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay. So you got your apple and then a bunch of other little dressings and dips and whatnot.
We have granola and we have pistachios. We got pink peppercorns. We got an arugula. I want to add a little.
Peppercorns. Are they hot?
No. Nope. They're sweet.
Really?
Arugula is going to give us a little pepperiness. We're going to put that white balsamic on there to give it another flavor. There's going to be a lot going on with this apple because you don't want the apple just taking over, but you want that crunch. You want that feeling alive feeling again after you're laying there trying to burp or something because you're so full.
Your system's in shock.
Yeah, exactly. So all we do is toss those in a bowl.
Okay.
And just splash them with that orange juice.
All right. And that stops them from oxidizing, from golden brown.
Yes, it shall. So just shake that up.
Okay. Oh, quite a bit then.
I'm just going to toss them around and make sure that they're coated well.
Yeah.
And get that one cleaned up for the photo. There you go. Okay, so that's the key thing there. Everything else is going to be pretty simple, and that's what I like to do is simple. So,
right.
Here we have, I wanted a little bit of chocolate. We'll go on with some salted caramel that we've melted in the microwave. We've got some white chips, melting chips.
White chocolate? And you melt those in the microwave as well?
Yes, grapes, pistachios, granola. So Heath, one of that little chalky toffee thing going on.
Yeah.
So that's just my choices. And then one of my favorites.
Cheese.
Yes.
Gruyere cheese. Gruyere, however you say it.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Now, these pink peppercorns, where do you get those?
You can get them, they're coming around. I've had them for quite a while. They're starting to become more popular. You can try one just like that. They're florally. They're really not peppery. They got a light kind of thing going on.
There's a little bit of
they don't grind very well, but they're really nice by themselves on the top.
Wow.
Okay, so all we do is just let that sit. And now we can talk about leftovers if you'd like while I go ahead and play with it.
You got your turkey, you got your mash, you got your roasted vegetables, which if you missed it, and you still got time today, you got to make some roasted vegetables.
Those didn't last long.
No, they're gone. Very good. What are some options with the leftovers?
Well, you know, one thing, first of all, don't get frustrated with your leftovers because I guarantee you in February they're going to taste really good. So I have no problem packaging and backpacking some turkey
and freezing them,
and some sides and freezing them because
I never thought of that.
I am very well known for never wasting a single thing, because you're burnt out by Saturday. You know, I think what is it? The night before Thanksgiving is the largest pizza day in America.
Is it really?
I believe
Wednesday
so.
night, and then the Black Friday thing.
Oh, that's don't even go. That's
Christmas
crazy
shopping,
stuff.
which got to avoid like the plague.
So leftover-wise, you know, everybody loves the turkey sandwich, the turkey salad. You know, make some soup with those vegetables, those roasted vegetables, and some turkey and a good stock. Man, that'd be good. And like sandwich with cranberry on it.
After you roast your turkey, can you use the carcass to make a stock?
Yeah, you can. You can go ahead and take your all your bones, all your leftovers, everything. Do yourself a stock. It's going to be good. And roasted is really good. So when we do some stocks, instead of just going raw, we'll roast them in the oven to get that flavor added to it, and then we'll make our stock. If you're not going to make your own stock, just you can get some at the store. It's just problem with that is the sodium content kills me.
Get some nice bouillon that's
so you know, turkey pot pies are great, and everybody has their own twist there. But just don't get frustrated and go ahead and package that stuff up and save it for later on. And you know, what we do too is, even in my school, nothing goes wasted. We'll take it down, we'll take it to the needy. If you're burnt out on your food, find somebody in your neighborhood that needs a little help. Even though it was Thanksgiving doesn't mean that they're not out of food yet, you know? So we concentrate a lot on that.
Okay. Now, Cultivate Culinary, tell us a little bit about that. That's a project that you've had going now for a couple of years?
Yep. We're about a year and a half into it now. We take children that have problems and might not make it. It's basically their last chance it's either jail or the grave. It's a high school accredited program, and then we take these kids and we get them life skills first. We bring up their self-esteem, get them focusing on their schoolwork, and give them some care that they need, some loving care.
So it's not just vocational.
Correct.
It's also academic.
Yep, and they can earn up to 6 high school credits with my program.
Wonderful.
And if they're good, then we move into a medium class, and then from there we start job training them to go out in the field.
Wow, so they get some actual
Yep.
skills that can help them in a career.
Yep, it's a non-for-profit. We work very hard. Just got back from Seattle Saturday from visiting Catalyst Kitchen, who's a partner of ours that does this all over the country. I have over 160 of these programs, and we're out there making sure we're doing right, and we're doing right by the community. And our biggest focus is, after the kids, is giving back to the community, the needy. So we're really working on that hard. So now I laid out my apples, and now it's just personal choice of what you want to do next. Okay, so
it's beautiful.
I want a little bit of,
good.
I want some granola, you know, get that little crunch on there, and again, it's whatever you like. I have the pistachios, so I just really like those.
So you could set this up for people to kind of like a
could do
Sunday bar.
Sure can.
And make their own apple nachos.
Sure can. And then a little caramel here, just down.
Is that salted caramel?
Yep.
Yeah. My goodness. This is what you call like restaurant quality food. This is something that you would pay who knows what and enjoy to no end at going to a fine dining establishment. You can make it right at home.
My balsamic for the salad just goes around the edge.
Ah, now that's a reduction?
Yes, you can get it already done. You don't have to stand there and try to figure out how to do that. It comes at the store just like that. So we just got up some diced grapes here for another fruit thing going on.
Pistachios?
Yep, and then these toffee bits to add a little more of that chocolate going. So sprinkle that on.
Wow.
And we're going to come back with our white chocolate. Hopefully it hasn't got too cool and hasn't set on me.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of naughty, but it's still kind of good at the same time.
Yeah. It's not quite over the edge. You got a little bit of green and a little bit of fresh fruit in there. Quite a little bit of fresh fruit.
We're going to take some pistachios for that saltiness now. I'm just going to chop them or crush those up.
Right. Could you use a little coffee grinder for that as well?
Sure
or a little
can.
food grinder?
Yep.
Hey, Val. Oh, there you are.
I'm ready with my fork.
I know you're a big fan of grapes, but this looks so much nicer.
This is beautiful. You know I am big on pretty food. Food that looks great. And not only tastes great, but it looks great too.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I think he wants to get some of the Gruyere cheese on there.
Okay, just a little bit. Microplane, so it's not so hard. It's going to be a soft bite for you, and it's going to add that richness.
Would you look at this?
Look at that. It's like a work of art here.
This
okay,
is
now
beautiful.
you can go.
Here we go.
Now the
Sorry,
pink
Stefan.
peppercorns, you just sprinkle those on top?
Well, there.
Okay.
That's a lot going on there flavor-wise, but it's going to be so refreshing and enlightening for you. I mean, it's really going to.
I'm trying to keep it neat here.
It'll really pop. And the thing I like about it is you can have this all set up. As long as you prep your apples, they're not going to brown.
Nope.
And this can be out there for dessert
this can be
or
out there
appetizer.
for a while. Sure can. Yeah, there's no danger here. The biggest thing is don't forget to get your apples doused up so they're not
This
gonna
is
brown
so
up on
fresh
you.
and light. I wouldn't feel guilty eating this as a snack. After all of the apple pie, I'm sure I'll devour.
Or maybe instead of the apple pie.
Oh, it's a great alternative.
Apple nacho salad. Look at that. Awesome stuff. The recipe is going to be on our website, harvest-tv.com. To connect with Randy Z, I want to encourage you to go visit his website, cultivateculinary.com. That's cultivateculinary.com. And as always, we'll have a link back to Randy's site from harvest-tv.com as well. Great alternative here. make something special this Thanksgiving, do something you haven't done before, and enjoy these apple nachos. Got a lot coming up on Harvest, including Brian Bush with a little bit of info from the Holy Land with Chuck Freebie in just a moment.